And we are live. 1 2 1 2 check 1 2. 1 2 1 2 check 1 2. I'm going to have to move this here. Hi. I'm just going to wait for a couple of people to join. We're doing a simple tutorial today, simple hair tutorial today. Nothing complicated today. Very simple, straightforward tutorial today. Currently don't have anybody on the live now because this is an impromptu live, so I'm just going to wait for a couple of people to join before starting anything today. Hi. How dear. Somebody just joined, I think. One person just joined. I'm just waiting for a couple of people to join before I start the tutorial. So let's say maybe 2 minutes, if you don't mind, so that other people can join before we start today. So one more person just joined. I have 2 people currently. Let's give it 2 more people before we start. So we have at least 4 people before we start the tutorial. Okay, one more person just joined again. That's 3 people. And let's give it 1 more person and then we can start. How are you guys doing today? Hope you're having a lovely Saturday. You can just say hi in the chat, okay? So I can see your name and I can say hi. I can give you a shout out. But yeah, hi Chris. Hi. How are you doing? How are you doing? Okay, so we have a couple of people now that have just joined. So we have 10 people. So I think we can start the tutorial. So I'm guessing you're interested in the simple cornrows tutorial. That's why you've joined. Hi Chris, let us know where you're joining from. If you want to say hi, please feel free to say hi. And yeah, I'm going to be monitoring the chats while doing the tutorial so we can engage. So it's not just me doing the hair and it's going to be boring. It's not going to be boring. So if you want to engage, please say hi in the chat and we can engage while doing the tutorial. So first things first, I'm just going to, what you want to do basically when you want to like do your cornrows is to obviously have your perfect pattern, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be using this pattern comb here to part the hair, and I'm going to be using this other tail comb here as well from time to time with this one. So let's just go ahead to start. So I'm going to use this right now to part the hair. I want to start from the center. So just going to start from the center and then we'll have a perfect line Okay. Okay, so I think we have a good line here to start with. And I'm going to use my hairband to hold this part of the hair. Okay, because we're going to start from this side. Okay. All right, so I'll just bring this a little bit closer, right? All right, so we're going to be doing like medium size, not too tiny. Okay, we're going to do medium size cornrows. And let me get one line there to start with. Okay, so I think we have this line here. So this line, this is the first one that I'm going to make. I'm going to use my clip to hold the other hair so it doesn't get in the way. I'm going to use this band first to hold it. All right, so this is what... Hi, Iro. How are you? How are you doing today? I'm going to use this comb basically to brush the hair before starting the cornrows. Hi, Iro. How are you doing today? Thank you for joining. All right, so now that that is brushed, what I'm going to do basically is I'm going to put this down a bit so that you guys can see. Oh, Iro is asking what I'm making today. I'm actually making cornrows, just a simple cornrows. It's the natural hair for those that are interested. All right, so what I want to do is to start. So this is my part, right? So what I basically want to do is to start the cornrows from here, from the top here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you guys so much. So basically what you want to do is I'm going to try as much as possible to use words to explain, because sometimes it's difficult to use words to explain the process of making hair, but I'll try my best, okay? So what you want to do is to just basically divide the hair into 3 parts, like 3 strands at the top. So to give you the what's the word now, to give you, that's basically how you start your cornrow. So you divide the hair into 3. Okay, so you just try to watch. Okay, that's the best way to learn. Just watch, and if you cannot see, just let me know if you can't see what I'm doing and I'll try to. Thank you Y2K, thank you Y2K. All right, so dividing the hair into 3, and we're basically just going to take this end here beneath this one and take the one on the left beneath the one on the right. So basically crisscrossing the 3 strands into one another. So let's just start, okay, so that you can see what I'm doing. Right, so we have this. I'm going to be very slow so that you can see what I'm doing. This, you just keep doing that, and as you are doing that, you just keep taking more hair and you keep walking your way through. Same process until you get through all of the hair. So basically, like I said, you're working with 3 strands and you want to keep doing that rather, and you're basically picking the hair like that and you just keep going all the way down. So let me bend this a little bit so you can see. I don't know if this is really visible, but I think it's clear enough to get what I'm doing. You see. This might not be as straight as I want it to be because I'm not really sitting in the right position, okay? And just because of the way the camera is positioned. But yeah, I'll try to make it as neat as possible. So yeah, just basically keep doing that, and when you get to the bottom of the hair, you basically now have your tail, and you just want to keep interlocking the 3 strands like this. Can you see? And just keep doing that until you're able to complete braiding the hair. Okay, so this is, don't worry, I'm going to repeat that for everything so you can see again, in case you didn't get it the first time or in case you're just joining. So let me just take this out slightly. Can you see that this part of the hair here is not entirely straight because of the position that I was sitting, but you can see that from here downwards it's kind of, this one is neater than the top here. So that was because of my sitting position, but when I'm doing the next one, I'll try to make that one neater. But this is basically what you have. Yep. So let's get another one. So I'm gonna cut the same size. I'm gonna cut out the same size of hair that I had for the first one. Just something of this size here. Oops. Remember, you want your pattern to be as neat as possible. If you're going to be doing this on a client's hair, obviously you want to ensure that your part is as neat as possible so that the cornrows come out really nice and neat and nice. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead with my tail comb to brush out the hair. Right. Okay, so let's go ahead to start this one. I'm going to bring the camera very close so that it's more. Okay, so as usual, I'm going to start with 3 strands at the very top. Okay, so now that we have the 3 strands, you basically just start interlocking them. And you keep picking the hair at the bottom as you go all the way down. Guys, please do me a favor and double tap your screen to like this. Give this live stream a like, okay? We currently have 1 like, and I think we have about 15 people currently on the live stream. So give this video a thumbs up by double tapping your screen, okay? that would, you know, YouTube would recommend this live stream to other people that might be interested. So just do me a favor and double tap, double tap, double tap, double tap your screens to like this YouTube live stream. Okay, so that's that one done here. And we're basically just going to finish up the the tail of the cornrow. Hi Sawyer, hi, how are you? Thank you for saying hi. Guys, please just feel free to say hi in the comments. If you want me to give you a shout out, let me know. I'll give you a shout out, okay? If you want to let us know where you are joining us from as well, please feel free to do so. Okay, so just a closer look here, and you can see that this one is neater than the first one that we did. So this is the first one that we did here. This is the second one that we did, and this one is neater than this one. So hi, let me just turn the camera to my face just to say hi to you guys. Hi, hi, hi. Hi, Gina. Thank you so much. Paper Squishy is saying, oh, you are a braider too. Oh, that's so nice. I think I was 8 and I grew up and I got better. Thank you so much. Yeah, and it's good to know that there's another braider on this live stream as well. Yeah, thank you for telling us your story. It's good to know. You started at 8. That's really young. I think I started much earlier as well. I started when I was in maybe primary school. Like I started making hair when I was in primary school as well, or maybe my, yeah, basically in my teen years, my early teens. I used to make my classmates' hair. Like I remember very well. They would always come to my house and I would make their hair because when I was in primary school, every week we would always change our hairstyle because we had like a hair groomer in school then that was responsible for ensuring that all the girls were looking very neat and tidy. So one of the things that we were required to do was to change our hairstyle like every week. So like every week they would give us a hairstyle to make, and you always have to come the following week with that hairstyle. So, for example, this week they can say, oh, all the girls are required to make maybe like all back cornrows, and you have to make it when coming the following week because if you don't, you get punished. I remember very well. And yeah, it's just good to remember how it was back in the days. And we had like several hairstyles. Like I remember most of the hairstyles that we used to make back then. Very beautiful hairstyles. But yeah. Thank you guys for engaging. Let me just go back and yeah, just feel free to pop up anything you want to pop up in the chats. If you have any questions, feel free to ask your questions, okay? I'll answer. I'll give you a cornrows on my dog. This was the only hairstyle I knew how to do. Oh well, it's the most simplest one to do. So yeah, I can relate. All right, so just going to go ahead to part another one, just right here. Oh, I got my mannequin from, I think I got it from Temu. Yeah, but Amazon also have, Amazon have, they have this Afro hair mannequin. They have it as well. But I got mine from Temu. I didn't even know that Amazon sold like the same type of mannequin. But yeah, I used to get my, then when I was getting my hair supplies, I found it on Temu and I just got it. I got it So this texture, it's like a afro. It has like an afro hair texture. It's not straight. It's not entirely straight. It has like a color pattern. Um, Sawyer is asking for the time. So it's currently 12:50. It's currently 12:50 at the moment. Almost 1 p.m. Just 10 more minutes to 1 p.m. All right, so let's just start this one. Same process, just try to divide the top into 3 strands and then you walk your way through. $8.50 at your time. Okay, what country are you? Like, what country are you joining us from? Sawyer, what country are you joining us from? Is that like 8:50 in the morning or 8:50 in the afternoon? Sorry, at night. Because currently it's almost 1 p.m. here. Oh, that's the US. Okay. 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 I have a couple of people joining us from the US. That's interesting. Oh, paper. Actually, when you wash the hair, right? That I don't know how to explain it, but I have a video on my channel where, because I know that some people were interested in getting this particular one, but they were scared because when you wash the hair, the core is it doesn't retain that core like how coily it was when you first got it. But I mean, I still can get, how if you want to define your curls, you have to use products. So I always use products to define my curls. I have difficulty with pronouncing the curls. So yeah, I always have to use like products that we use on our hair. Basically, I use like coiling, like curry creams and all of the likes. I use leave-in conditioner, I use water. I use basically the same products that I use for my hair. I use that on this hair to define the curl pattern. So currently it's kind of stretched out at this point, as in it's not really coily at the moment. But if I use my products, I can always activate the curls. Hi Carol, hi. You're joining us from the US as well. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. Thank you. I have a couple of almost everybody here is joining us from the US. That is interesting. Gina is asking what country I am in. I'm currently in the UK, the United Kingdom. I'm based in Scotland. You don't like doing your hair, Sawyer? Why? Why don't you like doing your hair? Why don't you like doing your hair? I mean, I enjoy making my hair. Of course, it can be stressful making your own hair. I mean, yeah, but sometimes I just do my hair myself, or if I just feel very lazy, I then just go to the salon to make my hair. But yeah, like this one that I have on currently, I made this one myself. I did it all by myself, and I've had this for like a week now, and it is almost, I think it's already getting like out of shape, and I need to change it. Obviously, I need to take it out and remake it or something. Soya says I look very young. Thank you. All right, so let's get back to this. And just going to do my part again. Okay. Yeah, obviously, when you make the back, like when you're making your hair, except if you're using like a 360 degrees, like you're using like this full mirror that has like 360, um, like a 360, basically giving you like your back view, your side view, that if you want to get perfect pattern, then yeah, you probably want to invest in getting like a good mirror that can give you all round view so you get your back pattern right. Okay. Alrighty. So basically the same process, divide the start of the hair into three, and then you just start interlocking into one another and just keep going through all the way down, all the way down. You want to ensure that you're holding the hair strands as tight as possible so that it comes out very neat. Gina's asking, somebody's asking, Soya's asking where I learned how to make cornrows. I think I most of the hair tricks that I know, I basically self-taught. And I used to visit a salon very often when I was young. So I used to watch the hairstylist make hair for people, and I would basically just spend like my entire day there. So I think that was part of the places that I picked up how to make hair, and also by watching videos as well. Yes, Soya, just go ahead. Go ahead to make your doll look nice. And I've also given my mannequin a name as well. Her name is Lola. I named her Lola when I got her, and I always call her Lola. Does your own mannequin have a name as well? Did you name your mannequin? Thank you, Gina. Thanks for joining anyways. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And thanks for engaging as well. Your mannequin's name is Lakifa. Is that Lakifa? Is that how do you pronounce that? Is that Lakifa? And your other one is Felicia. Felicia. Oh, your name. Your name is Felicia. Okay. Felicia, that's a nice name. That's a nice name. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say? Oh, so your name is not. Oh, so your mannequin's name is Felicia. Is that what you're saying? Oh, okay. So your own name is Leah. Okay. Thanks for correcting me because I think I got it wrong before. Okay, that's nice. Okay, so this is what we have so far. This is what we have, and it's actually looking very neat and decent. So I'm gonna divide this one into two, so we have just two cornrows left on this side. Okay, so I'm gonna start this one. I'm trying to see if you guys can see what I'm doing, but I think, yeah, that's clear. So as usual, you start with your 3-strand, and then you walk your way through. So keep braiding all the way down, and then when you get to the end, you braid out the hair just the same way by interlocking the strands, the 3 strands into one another. And Sawyer's asking if I'm going to braid the entire hair. I'm just going to braid the back only, just the back section. So after I'm done with this other side, I move over to the other side. I'm not going to braid like everything. I'm not gonna braid everything. Just the down, the bottom of the hair. Okay. So now we want to braid this last one here. So this is the last one on this side here. We're gonna braid that the same way we've been doing the others. Okay. So I start with the 3 strand and then I walk my way through. Okay. So this one is done. So we're done with this side. And let's have a closer look. What do you guys think? Let me take this out of the stand. What do you guys think about this? Does this look neat? Like, it looks very neat, right? It looks so neat. It's only this first one that I started with that I don't really like the side because of my sitting position. I didn't really get this side well, but the rest of the cornrows is looking very, very nice, very neat. Okay, so now we're gonna move over to this side. Move over to this side to finish up the bottom. Before we even move over, can you guys do me a favor and double tap your screen? Like this, give this live stream a like. Double tap your screen. We currently have, I think, 5 people and we have 3 likes. So let's get that up to 5. Let's double tap. If you haven't liked the video yet, just double tap like this and give this video a thumbs up, okay? That would mean a lot to me. Double tap if you haven't double tapped yet. Okay. Alrighty, so let's just get back. Let's get back. I'm gonna give this a brush out to take away any tangle. Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead with my cotton comb and then I'm going to get my next spot. So before I start each cornrow, I always try to brush the hair out so that if there are any tangles, the hair is tangled to any extent, I can brush that all out, because the tangles can get in your way when you are making the cornrows. Okay, so let's get back to this, bring this closer, and then you can start. You start with your 3 strand as usual, then you work your way all through the hair. Okay, easy peasy. So he's asking if I have my own hair salon. I don't have my hair salon, no. I don't. I do everything from my home. Well, yeah, I think it's a I wish it's something that I look forward to having in the future. Yeah, I see myself actually owning a salon in the future. I've thought about it several times, but yeah, it's still a dream for now. Yeah, that dream can come to pass in the future, maybe. But yeah, these days you don't even need to have a salon to make hair. You can just do everything from the comfort of your house, because except if you want to actually own a salon, like yeah, I would say I want to. I want to. Would you visit my salon if I open one, Saya? Would you? Would you be one of the first people to visit my salon if I open one? So as usual, I'm just gonna brush out the hair before I start. And then I start with my 3 strands. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. That means a lot to me, you know. Let's have a look. Do you see? Looks so neat. Very neat. Okay, let's get on to it. Brush out the hair. Okay, so let's get on to making this one then. If you're just joining, let me just say hi to people that are just joining. If you're just joining, hi, thank you for joining, and you're welcome to my live stream. We're basically I'm doing a tutorial on how to make simple cornrows with your natural hair for those that don't know how to. Yeah, and we've been on this for the past 48 minutes now. Yeah, 48 minutes thereabouts. And yeah, if you have any questions, please feel free to pop up your questions in the comments. If you want me to give you a shout out, just let me know and I will do so as well. You're welcome. This is a positive space, okay? Everybody on here is positive and no negative vibes on here. We don't entertain negative vibes, only positive vibes, okay? And yeah, let's give this video a thumbs up as well. Just go ahead to like the live stream, okay? And yeah, that would mean a lot to me. So let's get back onto this. I'm going to be monitoring the chat, so if you have anything you want to ask me, please feel free to do so in the chat. I will see that when you pop that up. So here's asking where I am originally born at. I was born and raised in Nigeria. I am Nigerian, if that helps. I'm a full Nigerian blood. A full-blown Nigerian blood. So when you're making your cornrows, you want to make sure that you are holding the hair as tight as possible so that the cornrows would be as flat as possible. If not, your cornrows will just be very bumpy and not flat and neat. Okay, so now that we're done with this one, go ahead to take out more hair to make, let's cut out another part. Okay. Are you serious? Are you for real? Are you Nigerian as well, Soya? Were you born in Nigeria? Like, born and raised in Nigeria? I might, maybe later today in the evening. Like, I might, I'm not sure if I might do a second live today, but we should be finishing this very soon. And yeah, I obviously want to go take a rest or something, but I might possibly come back later on in the evening. But yeah, let's go ahead to finish this one first. Okay. So basically, for the purpose of those that are just joining, you're starting your cornrows by dividing the hair into 3 strands. Okay. And you basically interlock the 3 strands into one another, just like I'm doing right now. And you just keep taking more hair as you go by down. Just keep doing that. Ensure that you're holding the hair as tightly as tight as possible. You're picking so that you're picking the entire hair strands as you walk your way through. Okay. All right. That's totally fine. Sorry, thank you for joining anyways. Yeah, I hope you enjoy. Just go ahead to, yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. But thank you for joining and thank you for engaging, because you have been one of the active, you've been engaging basically in the comments. Thank you so much. Okay, enjoy the rest of your day. All right, so I'm going to divide this one here into 2. We divide this into 2 equal. So basically going to be doing 2 cornrows with this. All right. Thank you, Soya. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Thank you. You're such a nice person. Thank you. We're gonna finish this live very soon because we have just 2 more cornrows left to do. So just in case you want to leave, but let's go ahead to quickly finish up this. Yeah, so basically start with your 3 strands and you take the 3 strands into each other, like you're interlocking the 3 strands into each other, and you just keep taking more hair as you walk your way through. And ensure that you're holding the hair as tight as tight as possible when you're picking the entire hair strands. Okay, and then you just want to braid out the tail of the cornrow. This is what you have. Basically, you're working with 3 strands: 1, 2, and 3. And just keep braiding. Okay, that's that. You see, it's very neat. And then let's go ahead to do the last one to wrap up this live stream. I'm just gonna comb out, I'm gonna brush it out to take out any tangles that I have in the hair. Okay. And then go ahead to okay, and that's us done with that one. Just go ahead to braid out the tail of the cornrows, and voila. Okay, so let me take this out from here to show you, give you guys a closer look. So this is what we have. This is what we have, and it's very neat. Can you guys see? It's very neat. It's so neat, and I love it. I think we did a good job. We did a good job. Right? This is the first one that I did. And this one wasn't as neat as I wanted it to be, but it's still okay. But the rest are totally fine. Totally fine. Alright, so I think we are, I think that's almost 1 hour now. Exactly 1 hour into this live stream, and we're done. We're done basically. So I'm gonna wrap up this live stream right now. Thank you guys for joining. For the people that are still on the live, you guys are the real deal. Thank you. And some people already left, but that's totally fine. But yeah, thank you guys for joining the tutorial. Exactly 1 hour. I'm not sure if I'm going to come back later on this afternoon to do another live stream, but I might. So if you're still on YouTube, you can just, join my channel. You can feel free to subscribe as well. Hit the subscribe button, give this video a like. You can go on my channel. I have several hair tutorials on my channel. You feel free to go watch them if you want to. But yeah, I do live streams every weekend, like Saturdays or Sundays. You find me here on YouTube doing my live stream, like doing the tutorials on here. Thank you guys. I'm gonna see you and hopefully in a couple of hours, but if I don't, and that would be maybe tomorrow or until next weekend. But thank you guys for joining. Okay, take care of yourselves. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye.